Hello, my little munchkins, my little crones, and my little chickens. How are you on this fine Friday afternoon, late afternoon, I would
Yes.
say. Well, anyway, it's getting ready to have a thunderstorm, but Baby Crone wanted to do it outside.
Yes.
I said, no, Baby Crone, no, it's going to storm. She said, no, it wasn't. It was me. She was so agreeable, I couldn't even make up a story. But anyway, this is going to be an episode about the
Kardashians.
before we get started, it's more and more coming out
Yes.
about I'm going to call it ancestral. I'm just going to call it ancestral, and you figure it out, because it's definitely starting to be Kendall
Yes.
and Travis. Oh my God, so many pictures.
Yes.
And it's definitely, oh my God, I don't even want to say it, Scott
And Chloe.
It's these things were alleged, and now it's like, and I'm not even shocked.
No.
And I think this is one of the reasons, this is what Courtney was alluding to, and I understand now why she would go and talk to Kendall, because it happened to Kendall with Chloe. I mean, with Kylie.
Kylie. Yes.
So it makes sense. And remember, after that episode happened, you haven't seen Kendall anymore.
Nope. You've seen Kylie.
You've seen Kylie, but you have not seen Kendall. After that last episode, when she showed up and her sister, what her name, Courtney, said, why you not dressed? She said, I just came in. She said, okay, like it was a cold, like, and you could see it was like Courtney, no, her name not Courtney, Kendall, it was like she didn't want to be there. And at the time, I was like, she seemed like she didn't even care. At the time, she seemed so heartless. That's how I felt. But now, after seeing a couple of weeks, she is not even a part. She shows up late. The last time at the party, she wasn't dressed up.
Yep.
So this really lets me know Kendall, is something going on with Kendall. And that scene, which I said, with her and Kylie, I thought that was so corny.
Yes, they were even trying to play it off, saying that they're really going to spend time together and that they're enjoying their bonding time.
Little did we understood that was just
a front.
A peace. No, I think it was trying to be peaceful.
Oh.
Trying to be sisters again.
Mm-hmm. Wholesome.
Trying to find their way, but it didn't work. Well, we know it didn't work.
Yeah, because we hardly see them together.
No, that's not how I know that I know that it didn't work.
Okay.
Because pictures came out with Kylie and Travis and Haley on a date.
That is true.
You see? And that was all recent during that time.
Yes.
So, and some of this stuff is coming out for today. Mm-hmm. So it's hard to know what was then and what is now.
Right.
That is the negative part about watching the Kardashians. They don't help you figure out what is what.
No.
They rather for you to think about it yesterday, like it's still fresh today, but it's old news, because they give them time to drum up new stuff. But if you stay hot on their tail, they trip and stumble. They have a hard time. It's not like they have a hard time keeping up with news. They have a hard time trying to edit what they want you to see and what they don't want you to see, because there's a lot of stuff going on in their family.
Oh, yes.
I'm going to do a family read on them.
Oh,
just
that would
a
be nice.
Family, like the Kardashian read.
Okay.
How that sound?
The Kardashians need to be read.
Just the family.
I think just last year you had done a read on each of them individually.
Yeah, I do that all the time. But I want to do it as a collective, because I want to understand what is the pathology of that family.
Yes, and actually, now that I'm thinking about that tarot reading, if you want to, we can go back and watch them. But a common theme in all those old tarot readings of the Kardashians, that the death card kept following everybody except Kim.
Except Kim.
Yep.
Except Kim. And now when I look at it, I didn't understand it. I thought it was somebody close. But now when you look at it, I think death means everybody is going to be, and she's going to be the last one standing.
Okay. Yeah, I could see that.
That's what I think.
Everyone wants to put the end to it, but she doesn't.
I think that the mother's going to back in the side. Mm-hmm. This has got to be overwhelming.
Yes.
This has got to be. Well, anyway, that just leads us to the day. But you know, I always like to lead in what I thought was the most interesting part.
Okay.
And by this time, everybody probably have seen it
Yes.
or heard some commentary. So I like to go in and then we just go where we go. That's how I like to do it.
Okay.
So with that being said, I gotta go in where it bothered me.
Okay.
Because it went off last week with Kim standing up with this grand surprise.
Yes, and it wasn't the baby bar.
I don't even understand why anybody would even suggest that she would have a baby when she had 2 surrogates, because it's something wrong that if she can't carry a baby, but if she did, her life is at stake. She barely carried Saint. So you got to, it's not wise for Kim to have a child. This is why she had the surrogate, according to Kim. Okay? So I knew it wasn't pregnancy, but I really thought it was what? What did I think it was?
She passed her test.
I think it was the baby bar, but it was something different. The Bachelorette. Now let me go there. You could not convince me that Kim wasn't serious. She was not serious. The way she was nervous, she knew it was a long shot.
Yes.
She knew.
She had to think how she was going to bring it to her family.
Come on, throw me
Yeah.
some. She had to. Go ahead, baby. Go ahead.
Yes, because first off, she had to get prepped up. She was just like, let me tell you some good news. She had to flip her hair back. And then you hear somebody say, are you pregnant? And she was like, what? No.
No, that's after. That's after. That's
Yeah,
after.
yeah.
She said, I have a whole lot, what, 500?
Yeah, 5,000 men. But
yes,
okay.
she lonely. Okay, go ahead.
Yes, anyway. So when she finally revealed what it was, everybody was there except Kendall.
Awestruck.
Yes.
Even Travis.
Yep, she was just like, I'm going to be on The Bachelorette.
Her mother was like, you're out of your ever-loving mind. And she was like, why not? And the thing is, I could see Kim on that show.
Yep, she said she thought about it and she thought it would be fun.
And I get that. I so get that. I get it. But Courtney gagged. Not Courtney. Chloe gagged.
Yes.
Chloe said, you're going to be in a room with all those men? And you
Kissing
think
them?
the mother was like, no, this is the one time I'm going to throw my mama.
Yeah, you have 4 kids, Kim.
You got 4 kids. She was like, that was real. That was a real moment. Kim was hoping.
Yes.
Courtney was
Even
back there.
called the head, and the head was just like, yeah, we're getting this planned out. We just need to get a couple of things worked out. And it was in Malibu. Where she just bought a house.
It was everything. And Kim knows she wanted it. And the truth of the matter is, you all know you could see Kim doing it.
Yes.
I would have watched.
I would have watched.
I would have watched it. I would watch her quicker on there than I would in America Horror.
Yeah, I even think
she would be more convincing, even if she never kissed anyone. Just to be on there and see how she maneuvers
men.
what happened. I think that would have
Yes.
set that through the skyrocket. But because of the fact, she's right, she is a divorcee and she has 4 kids, and that does look, it just looked not good.
Yes.
Unless it was a show for people that are divorced and single and ready to mingle. That's what they should
And
have.
maybe
a
they
show.
were trying something different, you know?
No, it would no.
They could have made like a celebrity edition.
No.
And Kim would have been the start
No,
of
no,
that.
no. If she didn't have the kids and never been married,
Got
no, because I didn't think of that until the mother pointed that out. And when the mother pointed that out, it would have been just a matter of time. We would have been found something. She over there with kids. Look at her. We would have been. We
Yes.
didn't think about it because we could just see her doing it, and it would have just been so good to just watch.
It's up Kim's alley.
But we would have judged it harshly, and it would have just been a matter of time before we zeroed in how slutty, how could she do it? I mean, I don't feel that way, but we would, somebody.
The question is, if Kim would have done The Bachelorette,
She wanted to do it.
what kind of demographic would they have brought to her?
Woo! See, this would have been good. This was so good. And then she would have had a buffet of men.
Oh, yes.
So
that was her way to find her next man.
Yeah. So look, it would have been white, black, Asian, because she doesn't discriminate that I know of. But it would have just been, That would have been an awesome show. And I'm not saying it as a derogatory.
No.
I'm saying that I could see her doing that, but the backdraft of it ain't gonna be good.
That
No,
was the one
no.
time the mom was just like, nah.
And over my dead body. That's what the mom
She
said.
was just like, sorry, Kim. I don't know what she was thinking, Kim.
And Kim was like, and then at the end she said, just kidding.
Yep,
I
it's a
just
prank."
had that all planned. No, you didn't.
Yeah.
And then she walked away saying something about it like, man.
Yep, she said.
She walked away.
Yep, her sassy remark was, I'm so busy writing Christmas music, well, I don't have time for the Bachelorette.
See, she wanted that. And the money that was involved in that, oh yes, that would have been, and whoever offered her to come on, they saw the vision
Yep,
like we
I think his
seen
name
it.
was Rob Rillis.
I can see
the
her
head of
more,
Disney.
especially, let me go here, especially with the writer's strike. And she's breaking the strike. And I'm not really clear with Fran Dresser. I'm not clear. I know that she was an ambassador for who? In Italy. Balenciaga. And they were there and they showed them taking pictures. I don't understand these things. All I know is it doesn't look good on the strike. And if Kim is an actor, what makes it look bad? It's going to have to do something. See, when you got a billionaire and you're dealing with people, these people need their money.
Yes.
And yet it means nothing to you because you don't feel it like they feel it, right?
Nope.
So for you to break it, it's showing that you're being an elitist and insensitive. So you really going to have to really think about, this is a time where you're a lawyer.
Yes.
Are you for the people or are you for yourself? Are you for the people? Because this ain't about money. This is about fame right now. This is about movie. Just like when you sang that song, baby.
Yes. Which Babyface pointed out for her.
I understand Kiki girls very, very, very well. That's why you called in someone. That song, y'all went through a lot of songs and he thought of that for you. Because that's that Marilyn Monroe thing. Girl, you are a Kiki girl through and through.
Yes, it was.
She's
it was
a Kiki
perfect
girl.
For her. She sung it
perfect for
great.
her. And then when he just picked it out, there, I don't believe it. I believe that they've been having conversations, and the mother got in on it too. And the thing is, there's a feeling of being privileged again, because who could just call Babyface for some trivial BS like this and say, help us pick a song for our Christmas? Come on, really?
And not even that.
Really,
Travis.
Not even that. Don't downplay what I'm saying. Say not only.
Okay, not only that.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Sorry. Not only that, but Travis Barker, while making an album for Blink-182 and like 3 other albums, he was taking time out and calling up his team to help the Kardashians make their album.
And he found it to be an honor.
Yeah, he did. The demos were nice.
Yes, very nice.
Kris Jenner didn't like her sound.
But she was singing at the time that she thought that she was it. She was singing like, I got this all under control. And she thought, but when she heard it.
Yeah, Chloe didn't need the auto-tune. It was Chris.
Chloe, no, I didn't like the auto-tune, but I got it. But this is what I didn't like. I didn't like that Kim would not, I love Chloe, that she was willing to be humiliated for the show. And it was fun. It was not good to see Kendall or I wish they never showed up.
Yep.
They seemed so much in them an elitist. They made me sick
they didn't even
to my eyeballs. They gave me an eye infection. Why? Because I had to look at them. Why? Because they didn't even participate.
No.
And then they both going to sit there and gloat about how well they could sing.
Yes. Yes.
Why did you show up? Why? Why?
Right now you think you're better than your older sisters?
At least I didn't like the fact that Kim went off and did that. She wasn't willing to humiliate herself. And the truth of the matter is, this is what the kicker is. This was something to be
fun.
Fun.
And she could even have fun.
They couldn't do it because they were so into their vanity. This is what stopped them.
That's the irony.
The only even that's the irony of this. It was vanity, and that's what the mother was just trying to reach out to show them. And Courtney and Chloe said, I am so uncomfortable, but
She did.
because I love family stuff, I put myself out there. And the reason why Courtney knows what it's like to be overweight. She knows Chloe. She knows what it's like. She know. So she'll do
Yeah,
it.
I guess that's why she said she didn't want to feel left out.
No, she didn't say that she want to be a part.
Part of
She
the
likes
family.
being a part of family. So it's like I can handle this. And of course, Courtney was like, "Look, I'm for all team. It's fun, guys. Look,
Yeah,
let's
she
let's
had
not take
fun.
ourselves so seriously. Come
Uh-huh.
on, have a drink. Do what we
Yes.
gotta do. Let's make this fun. It's fun, folks. It's just fun.
Yeah.
Lighten up.
Yeah, it's a
It
Christmas
ain't about
album.
that. Don't worry, it's a Christmas album. It's for the family. Lighten up. It's something we can remember. It's beautiful. He's going, and my husband's going to make it sound great.
Yes.
Don't worry. And they couldn't do it, and that they couldn't
No.
because they were so vain.
Yeah.
That they killed the moment. As
They
far
did.
as I'm concerned. And I
No, they
hope
did.
that they could hear that and just say, sometimes just ease up on yourself. Nobody would have judged you. Actually, you all
sounded good.
sound really good, really.
Yeah, the demos
you
were nice.
hard on yourselves, really. Even you, Chloe, none of you sound bad.
Even you, Corey.
Courtney didn't sound
No,
bad.
Corey, he had sung a
None
little
of them,
bit.
they going to fix all that. So it's like just to see a moment where you all was kikiing and laughing. It was joyous and I enjoyed it because
Yes.
it was a real moment to put your inhibitions down. But all of you couldn't come together because vanity struck again. Even Kim, she couldn't do it either.
Yeah, that is
She
true.
couldn't do it. Remember, we just got the demo of Kim.
Yeah, we did.
Vanity. She couldn't do it.
No.
We didn't see Kim sing. We sing her sing after this time. But last week, this is after she had her demo and heard herself.
Yes.
So now she could sing. So now she was sitting up there feeling herself.
Yes.
Like, yeah, now I know I got this. Yeah,
Yeah.
girl, you cheated. So it's like
That's why you
that's
feeling-
why somebody picked the song.
That would be best for
that's
you.
another Kanye for you. You couldn't do none of that on your own. There you go. You need another black man to help you
Yes.
again. I'm just saying, she couldn't even
No, she couldn't.
do that on her own.
No.
I maybe that I shouldn't have said what I said
no.
about another black man, but I just felt, and then Babyface, I just felt a way about it. It was just too much for that. I mean, how much was he paid? Was it a favor? I mean, it was just too much.
Yeah, then
the
it was-
narcissism.
Then Chris calls him up afterwards. That's just so funny. You both just happen to have
I'll
Babyface on
drink
speed dial.
Lipton, Georgia, peach tea to that. Not advertising, but this is good, Georgia.
Yeah, well, you sipping that tea, huh? That tea real good.
This is very good. Lipton,
So,
that's good.
one thing that has me in a tizzy is Chloe with, what's her name? Sorry, Dream, throwing a 6-year-old birthday party. Love that. Chloe says she loves being a mother to people. We love that, Chloe. But the what we don't love, at least what I don't love, is that you say Dream needs a good maternal figure influence, whether it's me, her mom, or somebody else. So, and she says she's mommy number 3. So you're just taking over this baby. You're taking over Dream. Like, what? You have your own baby Tatum. Love on Tatum. Why are you loving on Dream?
She have two children.
Yeah, she has 2
Dream
children.
is not a baby.
No, you're right.
Dream is in school. I think Dream is 5.
6. This was her
6.
6-year.
Okay,
party.
let me tell you, baby clone, and I see different. Okay, I see it as when the baby comes over, somebody's got to be there depending on Rob, what's going on with Rob, you know? And so she steps in to be the baby. What I heard her saying is, this is hard, guys, because I don't like her mother.
Yes, that was
This
true.
is what I heard. It's hard for me to be interactive and do all this when I can't stand that B of a mother of hers.
For suing me for
For
hundreds of
suing me
thousands
for
of
hundreds
dollars.
of thousands of dollars, you know. So it's hard for me to do all this. But because I'm a mother and I love kids and I love mothering anybody, this is just another one of my jobs. That's what I got from it. Now, maybe I'm wrong. And you all
can see
know
that.
that Chloe is one of my faves. But at this point, to me, I get it. What do you mean? I don't like the way she said it, but Black China can't be there.
Yeah, Black China wasn't even at the
And
party.
you got to understand, they probably fought for grandma rights to see the child and all this.
Yeah, you're
So
right.
what my thing is, what really bothers me to no end, here is, let me get it right. Here is Chris. Oh, I just love spending time with my grandchildren. And I just love it so much. And I'm like, I don't ever see you spending time. And
No.
then at the end, you says, what I like to just stop and see him and leave.
Yep.
Oh,
The best part about the
it
birthday
was
party
like
is
a
I
big
get to go home.
That was a contradiction that come out of that let me know she don't spend time with him like that.
She's like, I love my 12 kids. And of course, age is only a mindset. I'm like 40. But, so she just feels like having the kids makes her feel old, but she wants to feel young. And she doesn't want to deal with the kids, but she loves them.
I just felt like she don't really babysit those kids like that. Then they probably have never spent overnight or a weekend with her.
You're probably right.
I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just as allegedly because of the things that she say out of her mouth. She, you know what I mean?
think she has
She's
it.
saying this out of her mouth. Now, like, I understand if you're not a grandma, I get it. But I'm just saying, for those grandmothers out there, I'm just saying, I don't know a grandma that act like that. Either
no.
you going to be apart or you not.
Yeah,
But the way when she said she had 3 mothers, I just thought she meant her, Rob, and Black China.
Yeah, could
But
be.
all at the same time, you throwing a
sorry.
backhanded slap like Black China is not really doing a motherly thing.
Exactly.
But understand, she said I can't stand that B.
that is
So
true.
so I can overlook all that she's saying, and I can look at the position she's in because who else going to do it? Kim? No. Chloe? I mean Courtney? Kendall?
No.
Kylie?
No.
Okay, so who is left to do it?
Chloe.
Because that's what she does, right?
Yes, that is what she does.
So this baby is like, she a cute baby. I'm close to my brother, I'd do it. But if it wasn't for my brother, that's how I took it. You all can take what you want. That's how I took it. So nevertheless, she's doing what she got to do. However, I believe this with 100%. And y'all know I'm a Chloe fave.
Okay.
I believe this. I believe that anything that Chloe takes care of, Chloe loves. I'm 100% with her mother when her mother said that when the kids are in their care, her care, they in the best care of the world.
Yeah,
I
that is
believe
true. I could believe that.
I believe that.
Because even her men keep coming back to her.
And not even that, even the way she treats them when they sick or when they're in the hospital. Yeah, I see it.
Chloe is a Cancer.
That's right. And I'm a Cancer and a Cancer rising. So I'm really Cancer. And what I know about Cancer, they will take care of you when you're sick. And this is what I've learned in life. Remember this. If a person will help you when you're sick, that's the person you want to be with. If they not, because there are a lot of times when you sick, people don't want to be around sick people.
No.
So if you can meet somebody that's going to be there when you're on your back, that's who you want to be with. Choose that. That's all I'm saying.
Yes.
I mean, love and all the other stuff,
of
right?
course. But interestingly enough, Scott had went to go visit Kris Jenner to talk about.
I adore Scott, so I'm just putting it out there.
Yes. Nothing. What I really wanted to bring up was that it was such a short snippet. He was just talking about throwing a bat mitzvah for
Right.
Mason.
No, that wasn't short. That was important too, because Mason is going on 13 years old, and that is important. So don't downplay that. That is important. He's going into his manhood. So that's a really big thing. Really, really, really big thing for the family.
I hope we get to see that
I'm
on
sure
TV.
they will show that. I'm sure.
Yeah, sure. I mean,
That's a
Scott's
big thing.
basically a part of the crew.
And you didn't know he was Jewish. You
No, I
didn't
did
know
not.
that.
I was
Full
shocked.
Jewish at that. Not half. Mother and father, yes.
Yeah, I was shocked to find out Scott
He
was
was
Jewish.
the only child. His father died, and shortly thereafter, his mother died.
Yeah.
And Courtney was there, and the family, they did everything because he couldn't even do much of anything. He was a mess. He didn't care. He really went down into a spiral. And that family, so when he shows up, and let me say this, you got me. Can I have a minute?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
That family, I could say this. When they embrace you with a smothering love. But when Scott family died, it was the Kardashians who was there for him. And that's all he's known all these years. So many of you may not like what I'm saying, and what I say don't mean nothing. It would not bother me one iota if Chloe and Scott got together. I think they're adorable together. I know many people probably said, that's gross, that's so gross.
They
I
do
grew
look
up
cute
with
together.
gross. I cook cute for babies and monkeys.
Okay, they do look like a
They look very seasoned.
complimenting
They
couple.
complement each other. He looked better with Chloe than he did with Courtney. And not only that, in other cultures, that's normal.
That is true.
And you got to understand, once upon a time,
That's
you
what it
married in the
was.
family. I know we just got to get to, but remember, they're not family. It's just incest. She has 2 children by them. In the Bible, it talk about for if a brother died, then the son have to have sex and father kids. This stuff is not as bad. It's not crossbreeding. It's
Right.
not. It's not. And I'm not saying that I'm into it. I told you an incident like this happened in my family, and it was really hard for our family. But at the end, they were happy. And that keeps Scott in the family.
Yeah.
And eventually Courtney will get
They
over
love
it.
Scott, so.
And they love Scott. And I think Scott and Courtney, and he gets her. And
That is
I
true.
think that she's the right one to keep him on the straight and narrow. And I think that if he had Courtney, he would be right. Well, he would do right. Chloe, he'll do right for Chloe. Because I truly believe he loves Chloe.
Yeah.
And I truly believe Chloe loves him. And I think that all the men she go through would never work. And I think she should give Scott a chance. And I truly think. And I know, please, tell me what you think. Because I know I'm going against the norm, but that's what we need in this world. They're not blood. She just had 2 children. It ain't like they going to have any children. Both of them probably say, I'm done. So,
Yeah.
come on. What's so wrong with that?
Nothing wrong with
You
that.
probably say she's a freak. No, I'm just being realistic. They're not brother and sister. Although she says it so much to
Yes, she
hide
does.
what she feels. But clearly you could see, you always felt the tension
Oh, yeah.
between them. It comes off the screen. I remember when I heard them on Spotify and they was in a tub. I don't see, look, whatever the world think the world to get over. As far as I'm concerned, Chloe got a bad rap with people. I love me some Chloe. I think she's the best dressed. I like her. I do think that she's changed 100%.
Oh, yeah.
But there is still every now and then you see the old Chloe. Like you saw the Chloe show up for this recording.
Oh,
The
yes.
team player. I saw Chloe last week when she was holding her sister Courtney up, bouncing on the chair. Every now and then you see Chloe. Go ahead,
Yeah.
baby.
Now, what is very interesting is that Chloe, Scott, and Kim, right? First off, they met up at Casa Vega, and it looked like the way
They all came in at the same time.
But no, because when Kim went to go sit down,
They were
yep,
seated.
Scott and Chloe were already seated, and they were just pretending to order. They're just like, oh yeah, I'll have something to drink in this. And they already knew, and we didn't even see a menu on the table, okay? And yet they knew what they wanted. But at this, they wanted to talk about their media presence. It seems like whenever Scott, Chloe, and Kim get together, they talk about how the media is talking about them.
But let me say this. Also, it is allegedly said by Courtney, that this is an affair that they having. She said that it was an affair, that they had a relationship, and she was offended by it. That's what I got. Paraphrasing.
I was gonna say maybe they used Kim as a cover up, like Kendall and Travis use Haley Bieber as a cover-up when they went to go hang out. So, one thing Chloe did not like was everybody was talking about her fingers. She was like, guys, I don't have chicken fingers. These are my real fingers.
Who said that?
Chloe. She brought up the fact that everyone talked about her hands looking weird and fake, and she just wanted to confront that and talk about how, oh, she said, stop nitpicking my life. You've been doing it
adore
forever.
you, Chloe. You probably don't get to hear from me because I'm on the toting
But
pole.
what I didn't like is right after she says, stop nitpicking my life and you've been doing it forever, she proceeds to flick off the camera in a funny
I know, Chloe.
way.
You know what, Chloe? It's just time for you to take a bow. You starting to get really frustrated, and that's not who you are. You wasn't never like that. You always understood it. The camera is what the camera is.
Yes.
I remember that time you was drunk, Chloe, and got a DUI and got locked up.
Oh my
You
God.
handled it. That's just who you are. And as you see, as you grown into this fine, rich, classy woman that you are, this is so beneath you. This is where it's time to take a bow. Open your store and maybe take a bow for a couple of years and then come back just as to say, hey, this is that. Take a 2-3 year hiatus
Okay, yeah.
and then come back. You know, like give it time for things to happen. Like, I don't know, give it like 5 years. And
Yeah.
then with just enough
Really
time.
adjust to all the
To adjust,
whirlwind you just went
just
through.
to give yourself enough time. And that time you probably be married, it'd be more babies, and then you can come back with a reunion show.
That would be nice.
That would be nice. And that way, I don't know, I have some businesses, I don't know. I just know it's time for you, Chloe, because I can see you're just so frustrated with the cameras.
She is.
And that is not who you was. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
Remember,
she's too pretty for that.
She is very adorable. These mosquitoes biting me. What? Okay, we got to get some off.
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean, soon it's about to storm. But moving on, what they talked about
Oh,
is
sorry, I forgot I was on camera. It's these mosquitoes.
so what they wanted to talk about was how they
Sorry.
Kim wished that that the men would come up and speak forth for the girls.
What do you mean?
Because the media keeps talking about Kim and Chloe, and Kim was just like, I wish the men we dated would come forth and stand up for us in the media sometimes. And she wanted them.
I don't understand. You got to help me. I must have slept on that.
Oh, it was still at the same table because Scott was there, and Scott apologized. He was like, "You guys see me on the show a lot of times, and I know I've effed up a lot."
He's a grown up. He's so handsome.
Yes.
I just love Scott. I'm glad that they're not going to kick him out the family. And they are not as stupid. Where he going to go? That's the only family he knows now.
But Kim,
And he has children. He is family. If it was in my family, he would be in my family. And you know what? Baby Crone would just love him and just understand it is what it is. He's just uncle right now. Right?
uncle. Yeah, but Kim decided to shout out Lamar. And,
Why? What was I must have took a nap. Oh, sorry.
Saying that
It wasn't the most exhilarating show.
No,
Okay.
it was something about supporting how Lamar supported her has been there, something like that.
Wait, no, don't say something. What? Lamar,
I can't remember
She
this.
supported Lamar.
Yeah, she gave Lamar a compliment on TV,
She gave him a compliment.
Mhm.
What did she say?
saying that he was like supportive or like something like that, or maybe always there.
Even now,
At the time of that recording, yes. Yeah.
He
but
loved
she didn't
Chloe.
mention Kanye. So I'm gonna say.
well, why should she? Why
You're
would
right.
she?
She doesn't like Kanye. Why
I
would
don't
she
think
shout
her
him out?
dislike or dislike. Her and Kim is close. Why would I?
I don't know.
That's just like me coming on TV and saying, Samuel. You be like,
Yeah.
so no, I didn't see it as that. I just saw it as she really let me know that Lamar really loved her and really want her back. But it's no going back for him. That's what she said?
I'm not sure about going back. I just
No.
heard a thunder rumble.
Yeah,
But the
she
last
not going back.
But the last thing we're going to close off with is a cute moment when Courtney Barker was trying to learn the drums at the Late James Cameron show.
He's gone off the air.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so this was old. Yeah, see?
Yeah.
He's gone off. So they was on one of his last shows. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was pretty much it for this episode.
No, let's finish about it.
No, that was like the last thing because this episode
Well,
was
we ain't
mostly.
talk about. Well, anyway, about the drums, she was saying, and she's right. The rhythm and how you have to hit. She said it's harder
Than it
looks. I truly believe that.
I
And
do.
so James Cameron come over. He did. What did he do? He wasn't doing it though, was he?
No, he wasn't even doing the foot. He was just like tapping very simply, and he was like, "Yes, this looks so much harder than it is, guys." Like as a joke.
Okay. So anyway, is there anything else we need to talk about?
No, it was kind of a lighthearted episode. You know what? Whenever Travis and Courtney are together, it always feels like a lighthearted, funny, good episode. They just make me feel good whenever they're on camera.
They do. And you saw them in the back hugging.
Yes. She's
It's
always
just
sitting
so
on his lap.
Even though the camera wasn't on them, when the camera scanned the room, they was hugging and it just seemed like to me they didn't care. You know, it was like they seemed like if Kim wanted that, they would have been happy for her.
Yeah.
They just seemed like whatever she want, they just seemed unbothered.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
But
They're in their own world.
not caring. It just seemed like Chloe was like, hell to the no, to the no, 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 no. The mother was like, over my dead loins would this happen? No, I've never seen the mother. She just said, I'm going
Yes.
into momager mode now.
She really did. She pulled out the mom
She
card.
said, and I get that. When you pull out the mom card, you done gone too far.
Yes, and Kim knew how to cover it up quickly with
She
like,
covered
oh yeah,
it up.
it's a prank.
I know. She was testing the well, I don't care what nobody say, but I could see the lucrative in it for Kim.
Oh, yeah.
And I definitely could see how that could be getting her a man. I could see that, but the mother's
Yeah,
right.
she put the 4 children in there. You're
Yeah,
right.
you're right. It wouldn't have worked. They would have ate her up and spit her out. Any hope of redemption, that would have, no.
Yeah.
And
That
like I
was-
said, as much as I think that's a good idea, and even though my mind wasn't even thinking
Thinking
on
about
that
those kids,
level,
no.
sooner or later, if somebody would have said it, and it would have struck us, and we would have been like, you're right. Ooh, and what about Kanye? It would have just not been, you know.
Yeah, the thing is that she's a celebrity, so you're just gonna pick regular smegulars off the street for Kim Kardashian?
Oh no. Oh no. That's what's gonna be. They would have us. I'm just thinking, look at all the people that would want to have a shot.
With Kim
Just with
Kardashian.
Kim Kardashian. Like I could just see the lucrative in this. I could see the money. I could just see everything. If it was just a special show where you're saying we're doing a special dating show, this is special.
Yes.
This is a special. We're not going to call it The Bachelorette.
And it's also because the family watches The Bachelorette that they couldn't
we
even
would
imagine.
have a special show as this is.
Special for
Oh, I
Kim.
thought I saw a bug. A bug. You looked like there was a bug. I had to do the shit.
Aye.
No, what could we call it? I usually think of titles, but you could call it something like
Dating in the Life of Kim? Like Kim's dating life. Let's date with Kim.
Let's find a date for Kim. Let's find a date for Kim.
Yep,
Let's
I like
find
that.
a date for Kim. That's what the show would have been about.
Uh-huh.
And she would have had to still stay in the house. She would have still had to do all of that. She would have did everything, but it would have just been trying to find that
God.
date.
Yes.
That let's try to find husband number 4 for Kim.
Yes.
Yeah, put it out there.
Okay, let's find husband
Husband
number 4.
for Kim.
4th time's the charm, guys.
4th time is a charm. If 3 don't work, 4th is a charm. You better know
For
it.
sure.
Because you're not going to forfeit your 4th opportunity. That's that. Because you do it the 4th time and it don't work. You like you done.
Yes, I think
Now,
Kim would definitely be done.
I don't know because Elizabeth Taylor, she did it like 5, 6. I smell the rain, so you know we're going to have to wrap it up.
Yep.
Go ahead on, baby Crone.
So that was the 8th episode of The Kardashians of season 3, airing on Hulu on Thursdays. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode recap with us. Even though it was kind of boring, it was fun to recap because we had a lot to say about this episode.
Yes, we did. And you know what? We hope that you enjoyed us. We just take you around Jacob's Barn and back. We start in the middle and the top and around again. We just do it our way. Probably you already seen it. You know the shows. So when we do a recap, we're just doing it out of just pure OD fun and picking. Just picking that stuff that just irk us or things we don't get.
Yes.
However, we hope that you enjoy it. Please subscribe. If you like our show, please tell someone. We're trying to make it to that 1,000. So with your help, tell us what you like. Tell us what you don't like. My feelings are hard to hurt. Baby Crone feelings are easily to hurt. So I'm kind of like, I'm just learning in life. We all entitled to our opinions.
Yeah, that is true.
You know what? And at the end of the day, I'm just glad that somebody watched us enough to say what they feel.
Yes.
With respect, of course.
Yes,
with respect.
We love respect.
And most people do try to come at us
respectfully.
With respect, and we thank you so much for that. So with that being said, we hope your day is spectacular.
Yes. Grandiose.
Grandiose. We hope you have a wonderful tomorrow, and I will be back because I'm going to read on, what's the name of that guy I said?
Ice Cube?
Ice Cube. I want to read on Ice Cube, and it was somebody else.
I don't have it written in this book.
See? The secretary.
It's written in another book.
So anyway, see, I have people to read.
Oh, yes.
And sometimes
3
I have
people,
tons.
Actually.
I have so many people, and sometimes they just get backed up. And that's why I have to keep renewing. So please, if you want me to do a reading, if I don't get to it, just put it back up. Wait about a week. Put it back up. Wait about a month. And I will get to it. I promise. It's just that I'm in rotation, and I'm about like 25 people behind, because people ask me, even when I'm out and about, somebody might ask me to read on something. So I get so backed up. I'm asking Baby Crone, and sometimes Baby Crone or family members or even myself, I forget if I don't say, Baby Crone, write this down, I forget who I'm supposed to read about.
Yeah, that is true.
So with your patience, please don't give up on us. It's just that we're working, and I do want to please you. Your votes, no, not your votes.
Your likes.
Your likes, your thumbs up, your comments, and your subscription. It all matters to us, and we so appreciate it, and we can't thank you enough. And we was thinking that when we get our 1,000, we want to do something nice, but we don't know. So if you have any ideas, please let us know.
Yes.
What would you like?
What would you like from us as a celebration?
What would you like that you would like when we reach our 1,000? Because we're going to show off.
Yes, we all made it together.
So we made it together, and we couldn't have done it without you. And we almost close too. So think about what it is that you would like. Please tell us. Please. We really appreciate it. Now don't get nothing too big. Why? Because we small. Like we are small, and we don't have a big audience.
No, but we're ever growing.
But we're ever growing thanks to you. So whatever you come up with, please send us your ideas. It would really, really mean a lot. Because I even thought going live, I don't know. I was thinking about Baby Crone and I was going to, for the Lionsgate, we was going to make some candles.
Yes.
And we thought, Leah, did a bug go down my pants?
I don't know.
Leah, don't panic.
I don't fucking.
Okay, don't. Hold up. Wait a minute. Leah, you ain't helping me.
No.
You sure?
Yes, I'm positive.
Oh.
It was a tag.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Lord have mercy. But no. Sorry. I was staring at that green spider that was
Go ahead, get us back in.
You just gotta sit back. Oh,
Get us back in, Leah. Go ahead. Get us
okay.
back in.
Get us back in. Say our goodbyes.
Oh, here it is. Yeah, coming back.
Oh, that's what it was.
It was a bobby pin, people. I had my hair up today, and I felt something go down in my back, and I'm like, sorry about that. I had to go off with the air.
The struggle of being outside and in the woods.
Okay. So
Now, with
anyway,
that being said,
sorry about that. I don't know. Do y'all want me to keep it or do you want me to delete that? I don't know. So with that being said, sorry about that, but that was a freak out moment because I didn't know what fell down in the back. And baby Crone said she didn't see anything. But you see how I pulled it together, though.
Yes, you held that
I
nicely.
came into the mom, though. Did you see that? Hey! So I wish I would have had on something better because we went out today and I would have had on something better, but who knew that something would drop in the back of my pants? So with that being said, I thank you, my little munchkins, my little crones, and my little chickens. Please subscribe. If you like our show and you find it interesting, share it with someone.
Yes.
Every vote matters. And you matter. So with that being said, my little sunflowers, love you so much and thank you. Sunflowers.